Seven Deadly Sins Season 3 was one of the most controversial seasons of anime ever, but what if I told you the next episode will be so good that it will blow the entire season out of the water? Because the next episode for the new season will be the hypest thing ever, and I'm just coming on camera to say it right here and right now. Seven Deadly Sins, the next episode, the next season in fact, will be the start of anime of the year, because the content for the next episode will definitely not disappoint. I know a lot of people didn't like season 3, but just hear me out. It was not as bad as people made it out to be. Now, if you watch it on a weekly basis, that's tough. But if you guys actually watched it and binged it like how most anime is supposed to be, it actually wasn't that bad. But the content for the next episode definitely won't disappoint, because we're actually going to see Bod and Meliodas' trip in Purgatory, and all we're going to say is that it's going to be very, very spooky. In fact, it's going to actually be the beginning part of the next season. That's if they animate it according to the manga, where we are going to get introduced to characters like Hawk. If you're a manga reader, you know exactly who that is. I'm not going to spoil it for anime only. Just know that some very, very huge reveals are going to happen, like the Demon King versus Meliodas. Yes, we are finally going to get into the Demon King versus Meliodas, but it is only going to be part 1. Yes, it's only going to be part 1 of the Demon King versus Meliodas. So that just goes to show you that there's going to be multiple parts to this battle, and we do know that this is going to be like a mini time skip for the main cast of characters. Because what if I told you guys that they didn't even show 1% of their power? Because the overall content for the next season is going to be fire, especially since we are going to be getting Estarosa's new form. Yes, Estarosa, what if I told you that he was going to be getting a brand new form, something even better than his assault mode, something even more crazy than we've ever seen from him. And speaking of new forms, we gotta discuss King as well, because even King, he hasn't even revealed his true form. I know there's a lot of King haters out there, but just know that King still does have a lot of stuff to reveal. And you already know Escanor, he is easily one of the strongest characters, and he is going to be flexing all next season. But what if I told you that there was going to be a demon stronger than Cusack and Chandler? Yes, what if I told you guys that there was going to be one more demon stronger than them? How would you guys think? Because he will be coming in the next season, and we're finally going to see the characters like the Demon King, Supreme Deity actually use some of their powers. So that is going to be the main appeal for season 4. And speaking of season 4, in case you guys have been living under the rock and didn't know, season 4, the next season of Seven Deadly Sins, is confirmed for October. And I know a lot of you guys are scared for the production quality, because you guys seen how season 3 was. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that the animation and the art was the best thing ever, because for a series as popular as Seven Deadly Sins, I don't know what they're doing with it. I mean, I think they could have just put some of us in the lab and we could have did better. But I do think that the production quality will actually be higher than season 3 after seeing how much backlash they did, because they actually did go viral off some of the mishaps and some of the mess ups in the art scene. So I'm pretty sure they won't let that happen, especially with the new content for the Holy War arc. And with this being the final season, the potential final season of the main series of Seven Deadly Sins, I definitely do think that they're not going to mess this up, because we do know that Seven Deadly Sins is going to be getting a spin-off. So I'm going to assume that that's going to be getting an anime as well. So if this is the final season of the main series, you already know they're going to put a lot of time and effort into it. So that means that season 4 will be fire. So the next episode of Seven Deadly Sins will only be the beginning of the anime of the year. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.